Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're 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 gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get your Ken Bozak.
All right, we're live.
You know what it is. Not another Bitcoin podcast. Your boy Double O Chats and Ken Bozak. Hadn't it?
Hey, that's us.
Yeah. We ain't
Shit.
got no guests
Oh,
today. So
shout out to Tangent Wallet, bro. They gave me a discount thingy. It's in the description of the YouTube video. It gives people 10% off, and right now they're doing 20% off on the website. So it's 30% off right now for a Tangent Wallet.
Sweet deal. Make sure y'all go to tangentwallet.com.
It's Tangent, just tangent.com.
Oh, this tangent.com. Oh, okay. Well, of course, right. Tangent.com. Get yourselves a 30% off Tangent Wallet.
Yeah, it's dope. I got some in the mail here. I was gonna do a giveaway with this, right? But all my other Tangent wallets are in Vegas, and I got to get in touch with Princess and get you to get her all my shit,
Yeah.
I don't have any Tangent wallets here in New Jersey with me, so I'm actually going to use this to make an unboxing video, do some tutorials and stuff, and I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm just going to send the winner enough money to buy a Tangent wallet on the website. So, yeah, we'll be doing a giveaway. I'll get that probably by the end of today so we can start doing it tomorrow, promoting it and stuff.
Hell yeah. Hey, it's ironic you're talking about Tandem wallets, those are hard wallets, right?
Yeah, the hardware wallet. It's like a NFC, sort of like tap and pay for like your credit card, but like you tap it to your phone to unlock your crypto and use it. And you can clone it. So like you can get 2 cards or 3 cards, and you could have one in a safe, one at the bank type shit, and one in your wallet, and you have to tap it to your phone to send the crypto. So like even if you lost the card, they would need to go find your phone too. It's not like if I have the card, I have your crypto.
Okay. I like. I need to do more research about hard wallets and stuff because I'm got an idea. We talked about the crypto pets.
Yeah. But dude, the thing besides like you already know, I already told you I'm not a fan of hardware wallets. Like I'm really not, but like Tangent's the only one that makes sense. Like Ledger, Treasure, Keep Key, all those are cool, but like what's better than that is an old cell phone that never gets touched other than to be a hardware wallet. And then Tangent comes out with this fucking NFC encrypted tap chip that's like, all right, well, now that kind of makes sense for a hardware wallet, in my opinion. It's like a 2FA. So, like, I usually carry two smartphones with me, and I have to use one phone with the other phone to send crypto anyway. Well, now that one phone that I used to need is just a Tangent card that I can use with my phone. So, either way, I still feel way more secure than, having a ledger or having just like a Phantom wallet. I like having my Phantom wallet and my Tangent wallet. That way I have to tap to unlock type shit.
Yeah, and that kind of like falls right in line with the, like I said, the idea with the crypto pets having a hardware wallet that's separate from the phone. You know what I mean, and be able to communicate with the phone, like you say, the 2FA. That would be like, yeah. Me and Jeremy talked about it on the podcast. Me and Kaliski talked about it in person. We've been talking for we've been cooking up some stuff, man.
How was that podcast? Because I kind of caught the end of it there. Not to do wouldn't let you get a word in edgewise. I was waiting to hear your voice, and it took a while. So how was it? How'd it go?
Man, it was good, man. Shit. Once I started talking, he let me keep the floor for a while, for real. And until like fucking my phone went dead, so I had to the phone.
I missed that part, yo.
Yeah, fucking sucked. I was pissed.
That's that's perfect. That is almost like you planned that shit.
But yeah, we had a lot of good conversation, man. We talked about a lot of good things. Talked about us going to the Bitcoin conference together and stuff. You know what I mean? And coming BCH Dream Deep. You feel me? Talked about everything I've been doing as far as my campaigns, all the tattoos I've done, all the feedback I've been getting from the.
I saw people in the chat talking about why U-Haul, why not just get a van and own it and write it off? And in my head, I'm thinking U-Haul because if something goes wrong, you just get a new U-Haul. Like if you own the U-Haul, it's your problem. Like if you buy a van and you own a van, you have to get it insured, registered. You have to maintenance it, oil changes, rotate the tires. But if you're just renting U-Hauls for the month or keep renting the same one until there is an issue, it's definitely smarter business move. Like, in my opinion, I think renting the U-Haul is smarter than buying a van because of all the problems you could run into. If you run into problems with the U-Haul, it's U-Haul's problem. You just give it back.
Right, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably do something along the lines where we got a decent warranty and stuff like that. But ownership is the goal though, because to be in a position where they can't take it from you no more, you know what I mean? And
true.
Because that was heartbreaking to work so hard to get the U-Haul all nice, got all the pictures hanging up on the wall, BCH everything on the walls and stuff, and then I get locked up for it, and I had to. I didn't say they destroyed everything, but they took it. They completely destroyed what I created. You know what I mean? And now it's just a matter of doing it, creating it in the right way, with the Bitcoin Cash community and the Bitcoin Cash tattoo sprinter van, like then
how would that go about getting like approved for like license to do tattoos in the van? Because I've seen like there's definitely van barber shops and like there's van dentists. Yeah, I've seen like a dentist van, like even outside in Philly, they'll help the homeless for free. I guess they get to write it off for tax purposes or whatever. But yeah, so there definitely has to be a way to get like approval to do tattoos out of a van.
Yeah, they definitely have that, but it all still kind of boils down to having a tattoo permit in each county that you're gonna be doing tattoos on out of. Yeah, but nigga, permissionless game.
That's like, lame. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Permission? Like, what are you
I
talking
hate that, dude. In New Jersey, you need a license to cut hair. I always thought that was pretty stupid. Like, how does somebody need, the government's permission to cut hair? The first time they cut hair, they're gonna learn, and if they ain't good enough by a certain time, people are gonna stop letting them cut hair. Like, that's self-regulated right there. You don't need, even with a license, people that are shitty barbers, they get told to fuck off. They don't even, just because they have the license doesn't mean people will let them cut their hair.
Right. And really at this point, it's like if, like I said, I don't need no permission. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what they're gonna do? Because mind you, I've been tattooing almost 20 years. I've had my own shop and everything, and I went 10, 15 years without having a shop and tattooing out of people's houses and tattooing in other people's shops, And I seen like it's really not very much benefit other than the fact that, you're being monitored by the government, you're being controlled, you know what I mean? Like it's it wasn't worth it for me, Like, that's why I was able to make the decision to leave my tattoo shop in Indiana and come all the way to Vegas to tattoo on the sidewalk. Like, you know what I
Yeah, that
mean?
was
So
crazy.
yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
but now like it's like, okay, we need something that's a little bit more secure, but at the same time mobile. And that's
You're
this
in
furniture.
Vegas now, right?
No, I'm in Indiana right now.
Nah, I thought you left Indiana already. When are you going back to Vegas?
Like no more than 2 weeks. No more than 2. I'm already been here like 5 days, and I pretty much handled all the business I need to handle for the most part. Like I got caught up on all my bills. I'm ahead
We
on my
need
bills.
boots on the ground for the Bitcoin conference, looking for that content creator house and just kind of put some stuff together.
Exactly,
Shit, I
exactly. Yeah,
might have to come out to Vegas like a little early and stay with you for a week or something, man, because like I'm trying to
yeah.
do the shitcoin meetup out there in Vegas.
Yeah. Do that. And I I worked. Okay, I told you I got signed up with the affiliate program too for Bitcoin conference too. So I might have a couple extra tickets for that. They'll give me a couple extra tickets for being in the affiliate program, and I gotta
I
figure
might
out how
need
to.
one of them because I'm not giving them. I keep asking for the press pass, the media pass for the Bitcoin conference,
Yeah.
and I got 2 emails now about signing up for some other shit about the affiliate program and linking my accounts, and I'm not doing it. Like that's to me that sounds stupid, and I want them to explain like why. Like they're no, I'm just not doing it. I'm not
Okay. I forgot.
connecting.
Well, I did it, and I think I'll tell you why they're doing it because it's like they'll like kind of blast their ads on your site if I'm
Yeah, I'm
not
not
mistaken.
doing that. Nah,
Yeah.
none of that. They ain't connecting to my socials or nothing. Nah. I've had my Twitter account for like 10 years. They ain't touching it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm all for the cause. You know what I mean? If that's what it takes to make something happen, I'm risking it. I'm gonna roll the dice.
It's just, yeah, it makes me too nervous. I don't know. I don't know why they're like, here's your press pass, and if you want, you can join the affiliate program. But like, they're kind of like keeping it away from me until I connect my socials. And that's just like, to me, that just feels weird.
Mm.
But if they don't want to give me a ticket, I'll find a way in or I'll just do my thing right there in the lobby anyway. I'll be busy doing the shitcoin meetups no matter what. And then I want to organize some fun stuff. We won't really talk about it on the air, but there's going to be some fun stuff happening in Vegas.
Okay. It's my neck of the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're going to like what I'm cooking up. Me and Bobcat already talked about it, and I think you're going to be so on board.
You know I am, bro. If you involved and you suggesting it, I'm what as good as golden. I'm not gonna miss that opportunity for sure.
So how's getting Bitcoin Cash adoption out there in Indiana going? I mean, how many Bitcoin Cash tattoos have you done in the past 5 days since you said you've been there? I'm just wondering
Yeah.
if people are kind of into it or if it's still in the unknown.
Oh yeah, bro. I did one like 2 days ago, bro, and it's so funny because, and of course, I interviewed him. It's gonna be on the Bitcoin Cash tattoo docu series, and his responses to my questions are just it really humbled me, and I really appreciate it because I asked him straight up. I said, bro, so what made you decide to get this Bitcoin Cash tattoo? And he was like, bro, because I'm supporting you, bro. I love you, bro. I want to support everything you do, bro. Like you're a great person. You're a great father. Like you've gone through a lot, and you still standing strong. I'm proud to be your friend. I'm proud to be your client. And he's like, bro, whatever I can do to support you, I'm all for it, bro. If that means getting a tattoo of some shit I don't know nothing about, I'm all for it, bro, because you doing it. And I was just like, damn, bro. That hit deep for real. Cause like, bro, like I mean, mind you, bro, I met this guy a year ago when I just started doing his tattoos. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like, I'm not over. I don't go on my way to be extra friendly, or nothing. I just be myself, and I just do your tattoos. And if you happen to love me for who I am, then that's great. And that's pretty much what happened. He pretty much fell in love with who I am as a person, and like I said, he's willing to give up his own skin to support me, you know, without any
That's
knowledge of Bitcoin
love.
Cash or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like love for real, bro. And I feel like I'm in this area, of course, where I'm from, Indiana. I'm gonna get that a lot, you know what I mean, more often than not, because a lot of people have seen my growth, seen where I came from, and they know
Are
like,
you
oh
gonna do
yeah,
like a Bitcoin Cash meetup or something? Like do a little pizza party, free pizza, free soda, find somewhere to hang out and invite some people in like Luma and shit?
yeah, I need to. I do need to do that before I go. That would be cool. I do need to do that before I go. I will do that. Yeah,
You could
yeah,
just
because
call it
it's
a free tattoo party, you know, and fucking have some
right,
free food, free drinks. See if you can get Bitcoin Cash, you know, community to send you like $200 just for the drinks and food, and just do
right.
some tattoos while people are hanging out, like we did at every side event.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna work on that because I got a couple weeks. The only thing is it's cold out here, man. Like nobody can be trying to move around out here.
Well, that's what I mean.
But
Find
yeah,
somewhere you can hang out. Like there has to be a sidebar or a hole in the wall kind of vibe that you can just be like, "Yo, can I invite
yeah,
some people here?" And I'll put like $200 down on the tab.
yeah. If anything, I'll probably get a hotel room for real.
A
That
motel.
yeah, motel. Yeah.
Hotels have security. Motels do not.
Right, right, right,
I
right. Yeah, yeah. Either way though, like
fuck with motels way more than hotels, bro. Actually, you could probably fuck around and find an Airbnb for like $200 for the night.
ooh, I ain't even think about Airbnbs. We definitely got those too. And that
Yeah.
way you're more comfortable. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that before I leave. Yeah, because I got 2 weeks. Yeah. Because I'm already completed. You know my promises for my last proposal. I did all the tattoos, all 10 Bitcoin Cash tattoos, and I'm literally I got the first episode of the docu series already produced, and the next four are in the making, you know. But I'm gonna drop those like gradually, by every week or every 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
I would say
But
every week since you got
every
four of
week.
them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're right. That makes sense. Yep. So yeah, I already got the footage. I already got the my editor producing it as we speak. The first episode's already on the books. So I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop the first episode, and I'm gonna drop the campaign with the first episode. You know.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we
So
talked
what's
about
your
that.
campaign going to be like on the next one? Like what are you asking for? What are you offering the community? Are you changing things up, adding stuff, or I'm just curious what it's like.
Yeah, well, for the most part, you know, it's to fund the Bitcoin Cash tattoo sprinter van, and the sprinter van is like 70 grand, between 50 to 70 grand. But then you go, of course, we gotta customize it with decals and wrap it, and get it health code up the health code par, as far as, you know, doing the tattoo stuff inside it. You know what I mean? Got to make sure it's all, you know, sanitary and everything. So we got to do some remodeling in that. We got to add power supply. Got to add like solar panel, the satellite internet vibe. You know,
Starlink shit, yeah.
yeah, Starlink, yeah. So we can be always always have internet service, always have power. Um, yeah, and be completely self-sustaining. You know what I mean? But also included in that proposal, I've also got the funding to to create these partnerships with these important people, as far as, you know, marketing and what we need for the Bitcoin Cash community. Like I said, I've I've connected with Dr. Lance McCarthy. You know, he's an economist and a presidential advisor for Obama and a couple other politics and senators and stuff. And yeah, so I've included his work into the proposal. I've included Michelle Acero, her work into the proposal, because she's a luxury event planner, and she has this luxury mansion party every month, and she's willing to create it, to make it a luxury Bitcoin Cash party every month. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. So, and we're gonna and she's going to require all the vendors at the party to accept Bitcoin Cash and to promote Bitcoin Cash. So like, yeah, this is gonna be another local hub in Vegas that we'll be able
Dope.
to and that's perfect, because to have a side event, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to arrange that building for sure. Or
Yeah, that's what we're gonna need. See, exactly.
yeah, because I got a chick that, like, she got a mansion on deck once a month for sure, but I think we can book it for whenever, like you know what I'm saying. And yeah, we can make that happen for sure, especially with
You
all of
know,
us together.
yeah, definitely. And I was just thinking, it's kind of cool is what you're doing with the Bitcoin Cash stuff. I'm gonna try to find like a fucking plumber and tell the plumber to submit a proposal, get funding so we can help people fix their toilets and shit that can't afford it. And then we just
Mhm.
find a way to monetize that. Like maybe people just get like a toilet seat cover that says Bitcoin Cash on it or something. Like
Oh
there's
wow,
so many other like industries in which like I feel like the community's proposal system could be used for good and for marketing at the same time. Like
right.
imagine an electrician or something, submitting a proposal and helping people that their electric bill was so high. He's like, hey, Bitcoin Cash just covered it. Just let me put a picture in your front window or something that so people see it when they drive by or what you know what I mean? Like there
Mhm,
has to be
mhm.
so many other industries we can gamify with this shit. It's just too much fun to keep it to ourselves.
Yeah, fact. It's just one of the things where, from my understanding, like we gotta be very mindful about the fact that the Bitcoin Cash community has been burned so much by quote
True.
unquote marketers. You know what I mean? And
Well,
now
that's why
they're
I
like,
say real shit, like tattoos
yeah,
and plumbing and electrician, like physical, visceral, real life changing shit. None of this, like, I'll make a video or I'm gonna, do this, like this online stuff, or I'm gonna have a metaverse for Bitcoin Cash conference. None of that fake
right,
stuff. I want stuff people can touch, see, and physically get their lives changed. Like a
right,
tattoo or like a plumber or like whatever. I mean, there has to be somebody in the Bitcoin Cash community that's on like some city council or township municipal build like council where they could say, hey, all the potholes we can't afford to fill, we could probably submit a proposal to Bitcoin Cash and they'll help us fill the potholes in the city streets. Like that's what I mean when I say like real shit. Like
right. Yeah, yeah. I feel that. I feel that. And I'm glad you said that because Dr. Lance McCarthy is definitely like hands on with like local politicians and senators and Congress and stuff. And like I said, the mayor of Las Vegas as well. So I'm definitely gonna be talking to him about like doing some stuff that's like physical and in the city as far as products and services that could,
I
be a
bet
physical.
Bitcoin Cash could get money together and bring back one of those projects that have been abandoned because there's like places for like 1,000 people to live in those apartments, but they're just boarded up fucking projects out in Vegas that nobody lives in. They're like those big motel complexes like around the edge. Like
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
just
yeah.
Bitcoin Cash could buy that up and just give it the free housing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah, definitely need to get more involved. Get the city to see like what you're doing with Bitcoin Cash is a proof of concept that could definitely be like copied and pasted to like a much bigger picture. It's
Right,
we gotta yeah,
right.
you gotta get you in those rooms and get these people into the conversation, man, for sure. I'm
Yeah, and
excited to get Bitcoin Cash back up in the conversation too, because it's been a silent winner, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it hasn't been a sore winner right now, and it's not being so much of a sore loser considering Bitcoin seems to be gaining some market movement, but the community just deserves it.
yeah, they really do, man. Because man, like you say it all the time. The stuff that they're doing for me personally is one thing, but the fact that they're doing it in general is such a cool thing, Because man, they put me in a position to be able to do what I know how to do already, and the work that I'm doing promotes them or us as a culture, as a community, and to be able to do that and be able to afford to move my mother out the hood, bro. Like, period point. But I can't say that enough, man. Like the Bitcoin Cash community blessed me with the position to be able to move my mama out the hood to live with me in Las Vegas, and be in a safer environment. You feel me? Like, and be with me, like that's something that could never go unnoticed. I can never express how much appreciation I really have for the Bitcoin Cash community for that.
Same, man. I can't wait for you to kind of touch other communities as well. I know you're really focused on Bitcoin Cash, but I'm not a maxi. It's hard for me to preach maxi and say, just be like this ain't gang shit. Like it ain't Bloods
Right.
versus Crips. We're all in crypto. And there's so
Right,
many
right.
other really good projects and communities out there, like the Dash community. They have a really cool proposal system, and there's a lot of other projects out there. I can't wait for you to bless with your presence as well.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it as well. Because I call myself the Black James Bond with the tattoo gun. Doing crypto tattoos to put an end to the dollar. You feel me? And not just Bitcoin Cash tattoos, but crypto, because in reality, it's all crypto. Like what I mean, I see it's all as an umbrella of cryptocurrency. We all family. We all what I mean. We might be having different colors and different strengths and weaknesses, but we all a family, and we all should have the same mission, like to make cryptocurrency the number one global reserve. Okay. I guess different coins want to be the number one, but in reality, if any of us become, if any one of them becomes the number one global reserve, then that's good for all
As
cryptocurrencies.
long as
It's not.
fiat loses, we all win.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like so yeah, so like I'm definitely, you feel me, open to any other cryptocurrency, because like I said, it's all one cryptocurrency family to me. I just happen to be introduced to Bitcoin Cash first, and in reality, like, it made sense to me when it was presented to me, and I can't deny it. You feel me? And then if anything else is presented to me and it makes sense, I won't deny it.
Yeah, facts. That's kind of how I am. That's why I like everything. I'm just not a big fan of Bitcoin anymore. Ever since people like Michael Saylor and Jamie Dimon and my mom started buying it, it kind of got corny. So, yeah, and Doge too. I used to be a big fan of Doge, but then Elon Musk started accepting it at Tesla dealerships for cars, and I was like, well, that's not fun anymore.
Yeah,
That's boomer money now. Fuck, I need to find something
yeah,
funnier. So like Shiba Inu came out. I was like, all right, cool. Like something else that's stupid again. Like, thank you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to keep crypto kind of stupid too at the same time. I don't want it to be, too serious. The technology being used as money is kind of stupid. It's we can do so much more with this technology, so much that we can make the concept of currency irrelevant. Like the idea of
Right.
money is just obsolete once this technology is mainstream.
I feel that because it's like, if we all work together on the same accord, like, eventually it's gonna end world hunger. Like, and then if we don't have any world hunger, what's the point of us having money in the first place? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever the case may be. I get that, that that society or humanity wants to push towards like a moneyless society, to where everything's free, because in natural state of being, everything is free. So the fact that we have to pay to exist, have to pay to eat, have to pay to have shelter, you know what I mean? But
Well,
in
all
all
that
reality,
stems from security, right? You say, oh, you want to be able to, have a farm, but what if somebody comes and robs you and steals all your food? So you have to give me some of the food, so I make sure other people don't come and steal all your food, and then you just keep that going with it's like it's all
yeah,
about security and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's some bullshit. We're at a point in time where, yeah, I think with AI, especially getting into agriculture, AI farming, we're going to have an abundance of food, so that won't be a problem anymore. But the problem will always be security, where there's always going to be threats of people that just want more than what they're given or whatever, more than whatever. So somebody's going to always want the Bugatti and the Lamborghini, and not everybody's getting a Bugatti and Lamborghini. So you're going to have to figure out a way to make that extra, on top of the universal basic income. There will be ways that you can try to earn extra and then you can get extra in life. But yeah, people are always going to try to take. So there's always going to be that market for security. And
yeah.
that's where the market starts from. Gate just day one, the foundation of all marketplaces are security. And then
Hmm.
now there's a marketplace. What value do you have on the security I provide? And then we value that on the open market for food, water, clothing, and all the other goods and services, all based off that secure bullshit.
I
You can't get my
mean,
seed phrase though. It's all in my head, or I wrote it down and split it up. It's
right.
encrypted. So once people start to feel more secure with the technology, I think that's when we really get freedom.
Yeah, for sure. When people start memorizing their seed phrases and stuff, yeah, for
That
sure.
might
When
be
that's
dangerous
like,
though, because I could torture that out of you.
Uh, I mean, I kind of feel you.
I mean, I don't have to hurt you. I just hurt your mom and make you watch. You're going to tell me those words.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So you don't want to remember
yeah.
that shit. You don't want to remember it.
Damn.
You want to
So
be like
okay,
a pirate. You want to split that shit up.
oh yeah. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, have
Yeah, you
three
gotta
words here, 3 words here, 3 words there, 3 words there.
exactly. And then you could even tell people 3 words, but they don't know the order, right? Because there's like 10 people that have different words, and you know the order of people, but the people don't know the other people, and they don't know what number order they're in. So you can kind of use like you got to think like a pirate.
Yeah. Yeah, it remind me of remember Saw 2 when they all had the numbers on the back of their neck for the combination?
Literally, yes.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Damn, dude, if crypto was a little more mainstream, I bet that would have been like a seed phrase to unlock a wallet or something. Like that,
Yeah.
that's exactly what they were doing.
That shit was fire. I mean, he cut the skin off his own neck. That shit was fire.
That dude hit full roid rage too to do that. He was
Bro.
like fucking juice.
Yeah.
Have you
And that
seen
was my
any
favorite
crypto
one.
movies at all? Because there's a couple movies out there. There's one called Cold Storage. There's another one called Crypto. I think it has like Colin Farrell in it or somebody in it. I mean, there's a couple crypto movies out there that hit the mainstream.
Yeah, I've seen about 3 that I really enjoyed. The one was more of like a documentary. It was called Unbanked.
Yeah, they're I mean movies like for the theater type shit.
Okay, yeah, okay. G20. Seen that?
Don't know G20.
Yeah, G20. Look that up. It's not obviously. It's about crypto. It's sad because I don't like it because it gives a negative narrative to crypto and the people that were using the crypto, and of course they doing like fucking shit that's not true. You know what I mean? Saying shit that like you got to know crypto to know that that's not
Is
true.
Michelle Obama president in G20?
That's not Michelle Obama, but
oh, it looks like Michelle Obama.
Bro, every black lady does not look like Michelle Obama, bro. What are we doing here?
I'm looking at her shoulders and biceps, bro. That's her upper body. They just CGI'd it in there, man.
Man,
also, I'm looking at thumbnails on a window on a third screen that's like 720p. So my setup ain't like it was in Vegas.
Okay, no.
But I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right thumbnail. This is they have crypto in this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm putting this on my list. Good shit. What was the other one?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, damn! I think it's called Ghost something. I gotta find. It's a kind of a newer movie. It's like 2025 or 2026. It's a new Jamie Foxx. Not Jamie Foxx. Fucking Jamie Foxx. Jackie Chan.
Wow.
Jackie Chan's in this movie, and damn, what it's about. It's about like him being like a super cop, right? But an old fashioned retired cop, and he does all his investigation real traditional, but he's trying to catch some cyber criminals, some crypto criminals that stole like 500 billion worth of crypto, and it's all on a cold wallet, and
Find it. Jackie Chan movie.
Yep, I just watched it recently. It was really, really fucking good. Like, really fucking good.
I wonder if you watched an AI movie. I'm like trying to find it, and I'm like, I don't see it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you know before like today over with. Like, I'm gonna get it to you today because my guy.
I'm definitely watching G20 right after this because I got to put some work together for Tangent Wallet and do stuff for Bit Refill. I'm actually waiting for Bit Refill to get back online. I'm gonna check right now to see if they're still down.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about Bit Refill today in the podcast.
Yeah, they're still down. Fuck me, dude. It's been like a week, bro.
Hey, man, let's just hope that they're accepting Bitcoin Cash, and that's what's taking the long process. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we doing. I'm like, and we talked about that on the podcast too, man. About how to be very beneficial to everyone involved, and the fact that they're having technical difficulties right now. We got some developers that wouldn't mind helping or do whatever it takes to help them situation, and hopefully, that allow them to accept Bitcoin Cash as well.
I think you might have to You might have to figure out a way to get Bitrefill to submit a proposal if they don't want to fund it themselves. Because, like I mentioned, it doesn't. It's not free for anybody to accept Bitcoin Cash. They're going to have to put money up just in order to say we accept Bitcoin Cash on our platform. But if the Bitcoin Cash community was able to come together and help with the infrastructure cost of getting it on ramped, I think that would help the ease of adoption because it definitely is not free. They would have to put a lot of probably like close to 100 grand out of pocket just to get Bitcoin Cash on their platform because they have to run their own nodes. They have to start doing everything all on their own. They're going to probably have to do some mining. They're going to have to get involved more so in Bitcoin Cash on the technology side just to accept it as the currency on the money side.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely gonna get in touch with them more about that.
Steve and them would know more about it than me because I know Bitcoin Cash is definitely cheaper than anything else to like do integration with, but I don't know exactly like how that's set up. I just know for wallets, exchanges, and platforms, it's not as easy as saying like here we accept Bitcoin and putting a button on the website. It's a
Right.
lot of
Yeah.
back end
And,
work.
and yeah, and I think Jamie was kind of the impression that it was kind of a simpler task, and or it cost less to make happen.
It might cost less for sure. I might be thinking like, old problems. This might not be a problem anymore. Although I do want to mention the movie I want you to watch after this is called Cold Wallet. Me and Miggy, Bobcat, we got to see the movie premiere with everybody you see in the movie. We were sitting next to them watching the movie with them. It was crazy. It was my first time at like a real Hollywood movie premiere. And like I watched the movie for the first time. It premiered to the public with all the stars that were in the movie. And all the shit they kind of talk about crypto was like pretty on point. Like whoever, was helping. And it turned out I think Slum Doge Millionaire, the guy who had like the millions of dollars in Dogecoin and was like, I'm not selling. I think he was helping with some of the storyline. But dude, this movie was pretty good, and it was awesome to hang out with the cast and just like vibe with them after the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I think I just remembered the movie that's called. I think it's called Shadow's Edge. Shadow's Edge with Jackie Chan. But now that I think about it, like they just happened to steal some crypto. The movie not really about crypto.
Oh, The Shadow's Edge.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's mentioned even in there for a second, to me, it's kind of a crypto movie now. It's like in the plot. It's part of the plot line.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely yeah, because they stole some crypto, and it was like extra. Like they weren't even supposed to. They went to rob something else, and they had a opportunity to steal somebody's wallet address, and they did it too. And there's 500 M's on that shit.
I could see like some Ocean's 11 crypto movie. Like that's a great combo. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. That's the vibe. The Ocean 11 crypto vibe. Yeah, and then like the main dude was like he's like the shadow. They call him the shadow, and like even with like all the God's eye technology and stuff, he don't even appear on no cameras ever.
It's in Chinese, right? I don't see an English version.
It's actually it's English too. I mean, like there is some Chinese dialogue and shit, but it's English too.
Oh, okay. So it's not one or the other. It's both. In one movie, they speak Chinese and English. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching, it says release date U.S., but it says language Chinese English. So I'm like, well, where's the English version? It's in the same movie. All right.
Yeah. And it's really good, man. It's really fucking good.
Jackie Chan don't fuck around. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Even his shitty movies are fucking great. Like I remember the one movie he was like, I can't remember the name, but the premise, the beginning starts off, he's in a desert and there's like an accident and he like makes like an IV out of random shit from like a dune buggy to save this lady's life or whatever. And like yeah, it's like he has like a cactus. He pops a hole in the cactus. He puts the water in the IV. He makes I'm like, and it was like a really low budget movie, but dude, it was so good. If anybody knows that movie, get me the name because I'd watch it again. It's probably been 25 years. We got about 20 minutes left on the hour. I wanted to talk a little bit about the market right now, dude. Crypto market is it's green. It's definitely green. Everything's up and up, and it seems to still be in the fear index. If you look at Coin Market Cap, they have the fear and greed indicator, which is sort of like, are people more selling than buying, stuff like that. And right now to see that the fear is extreme fear at a 19, but we are at almost an 8% up on Bitcoin right now for the 24-hour. That's
Mhm.
kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about it. It could be an indicator, very, very small, could be an indicator for a bull run. But in my mind's eye, this is just like sort of a bounce due to the social climate around like Iran and stuff. I don't
And
think this. I don't think it's sustainable. The money that we're seeing come in right now due to the fear and greed index. I think that we're gonna see a pretty sharp drop off. I mean, there's a chance Bitcoin could go under 60 grand because of this, like because it's going to be really hard for it to stay over 70. And
yeah,
there goes more confidence in the market if it slips under 70 again so quickly, which probably by this time tomorrow it'll be back under 70.
yeah. And you talking about confidence in the market, as I was about to speak on that too, because it's like everybody's seeing it decrease, seeing the value go down, and like it's making them more scared. And then it's like it's it's all a bunch of negative narrative around Bitcoin, and it's like we only got people like us that are actively changing the narrative. You know what I mean? And like we need more help. To the point to where it's like I feel like the negative stigma and narrative is is overwhelming the positivity that we coming with. To the
Yeah.
point to where especially like especially with Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin being such a household name and something that coincides when they think about crypto, they automatically think about Bitcoin. And now when they try to think about Epstein, they think about Bitcoin. You know what I mean? It's like it's becoming like you say, more people fear to get involved and people want to shun it. You know what I mean? And like now with Bitcoin Cash community, having me involved, like I feel like I'm going to produce the opposite, because like it's going to be on a personal level,
Yeah.
and it's going to be like it's going to come with an understanding that you feel me. If I can understand it, and then I can teach y'all, you know what I mean. You gotta understand it. You
Man,
gotta know that.
I offered little Dicky like $20,000 in Bitcoin back in like maybe 2018 when I had money like that. I tweeted at him and I was like, "Bro, I'll give you 20 grand in Bitcoin to make a Bitcoin music video." Because he came out whenever he came out with that what was that music video where he went knocking on doors and shit trying to like save money, and the whole music video was about not spending money.
Yeah, yeah. They talking about yeah,
Yeah, so I reached out to him and I was like, "Well, not only will you not have to spend money, I will give you money." And he never got back to me about that. But besides that, Bitcoin Cash needs to have people that go out and try to get people in different communities to do things like maybe we could get fucking like fucking Soldier Boy or somebody to make a fucking Bitcoin Cash music video or something. Like he's in
yeah,
crypto, he's tech savvy, he works with LimeWire, so he's got his finger on the pulse, but Bitcoin Cash definitely needs people out there trying to do that stuff because like Bitcoin people got that money now and they're definitely used to lobbying, right? Like Bitcoin got lobby. We need Bitcoin Cash to start lobbying too, and that's what that looks like. Also, I will say this, and you need to bring this to the Bitcoin Cash community attention with energy. If you go to coinmarketcap.com, the Bitcoin BTC logo is animated. It moves. It looks cool. And then if you look down, nothing else, nothing else. Solana, it moves. It looks cool. And then nothing else moves. And then Bitcoin Cash, it just doesn't do anything. They need to animate the logo on Bitcoin Cash on CoinMarketCap so they can compete and stay relevant with Bitcoin in the same style as marketing. Because when you look at the coinmarketcap.com, you'll see the Bitcoin logo, it spins
hmm
and then it pulsates. And not many logos move. The only other
right.
one I see is Solana, and Solana, the S is drawn. I think
hmm
Bitcoin Cash needs to get their icon updated on coinmarketcap.com. That should be a priority. That's culture shit. That's community shit.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure, especially because like little things like that are subtle marketing points that make a big difference, because
Big difference.
it's like okay, I like when I look at, like you're saying, if I'm looking at the icons or whatever, and I see these two are animated, it shows me that they can afford to animate their icon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So yeah, I feel you 100%. Yeah, we need to be able to show that we can afford that too, and this is where we're headed to. We're on the same tier as them, like for sure.
It could
You're
spin
right.
the other way. It could spin the other way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I feel like we need to have everything that the Bitcoin community has. We need to have it in a better version of it. You know what I mean? We need to be able to show that we are what they are, but better, flat out. Like, and we were doing that like on the development point. I'm pretty sure. Don't get me the line because I don't know all the technical shit, but like, I know that they know enough to be wholeheartedly behind it like they are, and they're sponsoring me to do what I need to be doing, and like now my mission has been incorporating me learning about other crypto crypto conventions and just organizations, other coins, and learning about what they're doing with and their objectives and their plans, and how to incorporate those plans with the Bitcoin Cash community. And like, so I'm feeling like real double O tax, on a mission to be a spy and figure out what's going on and bring all the intel back to
Oh,
these.
bro, I had a dream last night. That's so weird you say this, and like I ain't no homo, but I had a dream about you with me. Like we were like it wasn't like a podcast. We were just sitting like by a fire, smoking, chopping it up, and
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't know why I'm feeling like I should say it's so stupid. I'm premising this with it feels stupid. But something told me to tell you in my dream, like you needed to hear this, and you told me, yo, I needed to hear that in the dream. So I'm saying this out loud in real life, which you probably don't need to hear. But the character that is Double O Tats, that persona, that like the suit and tie guy that I met, that was like, I didn't know you by your real name. I didn't know you for like a week or two, really. So like, I want you to remember the character Double O Tats and never let anybody know the person behind the double O. Keep that person safe at all fucking times from now moving forward, and just be the character Double O Tats and create a new persona, a new history, a new past, a new future. That character is who anybody that don't know you knows you as. And when people know you, you can let them behind that double O and let them know who you are. But don't, in this space moving forward, you're Double O Tats. Remember that character, stay in character. And that's sort of like the premise of the conversation we had in my dream.
Yeah, for sure. And that's crazy talking about that. And you had it in your dream because I woke up feeling like that, bro. Literally, like I'm like, you know what? I gotta say Double O Tats 24/7. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because who knows where I'm gonna be or who I'm gonna talk to? You know what I mean? Because like I talk to people and they turn out to be a fucking having two master's degrees in IT tech shit. You know what I mean? Like he's a fucking developer, and like he met me as Double O Tats. Now it's like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Talk to me about Bitcoin Cash, and you know what I mean? Tell me how can I help you? If I would have pulled up as myself, you know what I mean? It would have been different vibe for sure. For sure.
100%.
I definitely understand. Yeah, I definitely understand the value of that for sure. And it just feels like, I mean, like I said, I feel like it's my calling, like my divine purpose, because I feel so comfortable doing it at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is what I'm called to do. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And now I'm like really like all in. That's why I'm like, let's get this Sprinter van. You feel me? Get the Sprinter van so I can go nationwide. You feel me? And I'm talking about this is 24/7.
That's why I want you to do the
mean?
meetup before you leave Indiana. Show them what you can do, bro. Just do a meetup real quick. Do a free tattoo party. Have like 10, 20 people pop through. Put some fucking pictures and videos together. And then make it a Bitcoin Cash thing. You know what I mean? Show them this is what I can do on the fly. Imagine when I get my shit situated.
Right. For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work out details on that for sure. Cause I'm give me an Airbnb and then do a Luma event thing. Yeah. Yep. I'm with that.
I'm sure you could reach out to somebody you know and offer them a free tattoo somewhere, and then they'll just let you have a party at their house. Like,
oh, literally, bro. Literally, bro. So it's so crazy because mind you, this is my hometown. So like, bro, when I tell you, I don't have to pay for shit around here. Like I can just do tattoos for everything. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. Why Airbnb? Just barter a tattoo for a house party.
Facts. You're definitely right. That's definitely about to happen. And I don't know why I even think about it because I got people that literally said that to me before I left last month or last time I came down here. It was like, bro, just bring the whole tattoo party over here. So yeah.
Yep. Do it for sure. Have some fucking Bitcoin Cash themed drinks or something like the green Hawaiian punch shit mixed with some vodka or whatever. Call it Bitcoin Cashed Out.
Straight up. Yeah, for sure. We're about to make that happen. I'm definitely making that happen. Yeah, right before I leave.
Man, I wish I was there.
Man, bro, don't worry, bro. You know I'm not gonna let you go nowhere far from me, bro. Soon as what? And get his house in Denver, bro. I'm gonna do my best to make you not want to leave Vegas when you come. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Nah, Vegas is a distraction. Denver would be a place where we can grow. We'd be fighting distractions in Vegas, and we'd be beating off opportunities in Denver. We'd be having to fight our way away from shit to do in Denver.
Right, I feel that. Cause
I want to be where like developers are and doers are, and like feel like Denver's a great spot, and also the weather isn't that nice, so it's like sometimes people get cold and shit, and you have nothing else to do but progress and do work.
Right.
In Vegas, every day is so nice. I feel like Pinocchio on that island where he turns into a donkey.
I have no idea what that is.
You gotta watch Pinocchio, man. There's a scene where he goes to an island, and apparently they call it like fucking, that island. I don't want to fucking ruin our episode, but like that, and apparently it's been a reference in the movie, and like little boys, they don't come home, boys, and all that stuff. And I was like, damn, Pinocchio. But yeah, that island reminds me of Vegas, though, the way it's in the movie, because like it's such a distraction. Everything is so like you forget what you were doing in the first place. That's what happened to me in Vegas too, with the fucking club and everything. Like I was so distracted with all these shiny things, I forgot to really ask the important questions. And then I started asking the important questions. I felt a little too late, but hopefully close enough in time.
I get that. Yeah, they was asking me about what happened to the club and stuff too, and I was like, man, listen, don't get me the line. I don't know all the details, but I'm telling you this right here. You know what I'm saying? It was some bullshit, man. You know,
bullshit.
Flat out bullshit, man. We all lost, but everything happened for a reason, though, man. Because man, if that wouldn't have came together, we wouldn't be doing this shit right now.
Not even that. I feel like if I wouldn't have kind of blew the whistle and started asking the questions I was asking, got on everyone's wrong, I probably would be in real legal trouble right about now. There's a lot of legal problems coming up, and I'm just happy I ain't a part of that fucking club or nothing that dude's doing anymore.
Man, me too, man. I thought it was gonna be such a good thing. Like it was set up to be good. Just at the event space and a space for networking and stuff like that. It was great in itself for that. But the fact that he wasn't even doing that properly, that's just a bummer, really.
Yeah, no shit, man. I guess we could kind of wrap things up soon. I guess let us know, because we have a guest tomorrow. Let me see who our guest is. Our guest canceled today last minute, unfortunately. But
canceled or rescheduled?
Well, they rescheduled. Yeah, they canceled today. But our guest tomorrow is Ash from Axel. Do you remember the money machine at the conference with the money floating around?
Yeah. I remember him.
AXAL, Axel. Yeah, that's their project. Ash, they scheduled. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Ash, they put their name as the guest. So Ash is going to be on the podcast talking about Axel. I think I have a clip of me in that booth. I'm going to try to get it ready for tomorrow, so when we're talking, I can put it in the video.
Yeah, I got a clip of me in my glasses grabbing money and shit too.
Same. So I grabbed it like a T-Rex, and I got so much more money than most people, because as it was coming up, I was just catching it on the way up every time.
Yeah. I think I got $8.
I got 11 or 13. I can't remember. Whatever. I gave it to the next person. I was like, add my value to whatever they get, because
crypto and it forward.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's our guest tomorrow. All right, yeah, I guess we can wrap it up. I'll see you tomorrow around noon. Probably a little bit earlier if you want to just chop it up. But yeah, that was our show for the day. Unfortunately, our guest rescheduled. But yeah, every day we have a new guest to talk to. And if people reschedule, I'm thinking about like a call-in line because there's a way for people to call in to the show like through Zoom. So they could just
Yeah,
use their phone and we could do like a radio show kind of vibe where people just call in.
yeah, yeah, for sure. That'll be fire. And if we can have like a ticker across the bottom that shows number or something, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's what it would be. It would be a number at the bottom, and if they call it, we would be able to put them on the air and we could chop it up with them and have people like in line waiting to get on the air next.
Hell yeah, that's fire. I was doing something like that in my little podcast. It wasn't a video call or nothing, but it was a phone call. And like the way my podcast machine was set up, you could like Bluetooth your phone to it. So like it was like literally the phone call, you hear it ringing, you know what I mean? It was fire. It was fire.
Well, with the Zoom, they could video call in like our guest does, or they could just call. There's a phone number where they could just call and not have to put themselves on video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some options with Zoom. Zoom's pretty cool. But all right,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the show. We'll fucking wrap it up. Shout out to Tangem Wallet. There's a discount link in the description on YouTube below. They're giving me a 10% off to share with my community, and they're doing 20% off right now. So you'll get 30% off a Tangem hardware wallet, which I got one right here. I'm going to do an unboxing video tutorial, how to set it up, how to use it, and stuff like that. A quick little video. And then after that video is live, in that video I'll be doing a giveaway. So just keep your eyes peeled so you could win a free Tangem wallet. It's my favorite hardware wallet. It's probably the only one I've ever told anybody to buy outside of just use an old Android phone. I don't think I've ever promoted a hardware wallet outside of like, you know, tutorials and like ledgers or keep keys. Tangem is probably the only one I ever recommended because I like the 2FA part of it. To me, it just feels like using crypto as safe as possible and without all the extra security theater. You know, Tangem, Ledger, all those hardware wallets, their firmware updates and stuff like that makes it security theater, in my opinion. I'm not sure. Now that I'm mentioning all these names, security theater. It's like fake security. Like, you know, when people have like the Sloman Shield outside their house, but they ain't paying that fucking service for Sloman Shield. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, ADT.
yeah. That right there tells me to rob your house because you ain't got a dog or you'd have a beware a dog sign. And the ADT, you probably ain't paid that bill since you got the fucking first month and you got the sticker. So, yeah. But now that I'm saying it, I don't know if Tangem wants me to actually mention by name the competitors that actually are inferior, but it is what it is. Every other hardware wallet is inferior. Tangem is the best. It's just NFC with an encrypted chip on it that makes it super secure and it's super convenient. So check out the link below. Get yourself a Tangem wallet. And if you're going to use it, even then, I'd still recommend have a backup phone that you only use your Tangem wallet with. You know, you don't need to use your everyday cell phone as your hardware wallet device. But when you're using Tangem, it is more safe. Bitcoin Cash, you guys haven't heard of it, you really should. It's Bitcoin's smarter half. All the stuff you wish Bitcoin could do that all these other altcoins are doing, Bitcoin Cash can do a lot of that stuff too. But yeah, check it out, BCH, and join the community. You don't have to be a hedge fund manager to join the Bitcoin Cash community. It might be the case. Yeah. You have to be a hedge fund manager to get into the Bitcoin community nowadays. Fucking.
Yeah, no, but, Bitcoin Cash community is welcoming everybody. You know, they welcome my black ass. I know shit about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I say, everybody's welcome. Anybody you want to learn and participate to contribute to the community as a whole, you know, we're all welcoming everybody, and yeah, it's all for it. It's a good move.
Oh, and I'm going to try to do another live stream tonight where I play Arc Raiders and give away crypto. I did a test run the other night. It was okay, but there was some issues with the streaming. But I'm going to try it again, and we're just going to play Arc Raiders, run around, find strangers, see if they'll download the Phantom wallet, get their username, and send them some crypto while we play. Hopefully that goes well, and then I can get some clips out of it to, you know, post on the interwebs. Yeah. All right, Double
when I get back to Vegas, I'm gonna do that with you, bro. Because I like it. That sounds fun. That's something I would enjoy doing. To be able to get somebody that I'm playing the game with, you know, from fucking across the world, to get them to download a Selene wallet, and I can send them some crypto.
Bro, there's different ways to do it. Cause listen. I'm doing it as sort of like a a conscientious objector, right? So like what happens to me is I'll be stuck in a room somewhere, and if I open that door, this dude's just gonna shoot me, right? Or he thinks if I open the door, I'm gonna shoot him, but I'm not. So I have to tell people like, look, dude, my name's Ken Bozak. Google me, look me up. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm a good guy. Or I'll, download a wallet. I'll give you some crypto. Please don't kill me in the game. But like you could actually have people on the other side of it where like maybe you point your gun at them and be like, look, if you don't download the Celine wallet and let me give you $5 in Bitcoin Cash, I'm gonna have to rob you for all your shit right now. Like you have two choices. You join Bitcoin Cash or you die. I don't know what to tell you right now.
Hey, I like that a lot because I know them fucking gamer nerd motherfuckers gonna be so they care so much about their game. Please don't kill me. Don't take all my loot. I'll do whatever you need.
Yeah, dude, I found a rubber ducky. Please don't take my rubber ducky. That's me in a heartbeat. All right, yo, we're out.
I like that
Peace.
a lot. For sure, bro. I like that shit. Hell yeah.
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. It's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.